Okay, we just finished shooting these cafe mocha cheesecake cupcakes. They are so good. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for you to try them. They're low carb, super delicious, made with espresso and cacao. If you love coffee flavored anything, you will love these cupcakes. Okay, we are making keto cheesecake cupcakes, and I am making 12 of them. And this recipe is very simple to make, just a few ingredients, and it's quick and easy. So first we have some melted butter, or almost melted butter. That's a quarter cup of melted butter, and I'm gonna use a half cup of almond flour. So this will be the base for the cheesecake. And so we're just gonna mix that together, and then we're gonna line the cupcakes. In lining the cupcakes, I'm using 12 silicone molds. You can use cupcake liners, silicone mold, whatever you prefer. And I have them on a baking sheet so that they're easy to transfer to and from the oven. So you should preheat your oven at 350 degrees and have it ready. So we're not gonna bake the crust until everything's in the cupcake. Normally with a normal cheesecake, you bake the crust first and then you add the filling. But for this one, we're gonna do it all at the same time because the crusts are individual and the cupcakes, they'll bake in the oven when we bake it with the filling. So we don't need to pre-bake it. So now that we have the crust mixed with the butter, we're gonna take silicone molds. So I have these, I bought on Amazon, and I just have it on a baking sheet. And we're going to scoop into each mold about I would say a teaspoon worth. It's just gonna be a thin layer crust. And don't worry, we're gonna push it down once I scoop it all in. And so we're just gonna push down the almond flour mixture with our fingers to form the crust. So you wanna try and get it even at the bottom. So it will be a thin layer of crust, so it's not too much of a crust cheesecake. It'll be mostly the filling. So you use your fingers to push down the crust. There you go. All 12 are done. Okay, so now we're just going to beat 2 8 ounces of cream cheese. We have 2 eggs and half a cup of erythritol. I'm using the granular kind, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So we mix it in, I'm using my stand mixer, but you can use an electric mixer in a bowl. And so I have 2 8-ounce cream cheese, and it's softened. I actually softened it by putting it in the microwave for about 30 seconds just to soften it. And we're going to mix it first with the erythritol. It's half a cup. And then we'll add the eggs and vanilla. So I'm gonna use this paddle first, just until everything's mixed together, because the cream cheese is a little tough still, so it's easier to mix with this. And then I'll change it to the whisk paddle. So now I add the 2 eggs. 1, 2, and I have it on medium speed right now. And now I'm going to add the vanilla. So this is 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Back to medium. And so I'm going to scrape down the sides and the paddle, and I'm going to switch it to the whisk paddle. And I'm going to mix it for 1 minute. Okay, so I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of espresso powder and 1 tablespoon of cacao powder. So I'm gonna mix that for about a minute, and then I'm gonna put it in the cupcake mold. Okay, I just scraped down the sides, and now I'm gonna do it for another 30 seconds on medium. Okay, that's it. I'm going to scoop with an ice cream scoop into the cupcake molds and bake it at 350 for 16 to 18 minutes. Okay, so I'm using a ice cream scoop to scoop out the filling and dropping it into the cupcake molds. That's it. Then we're going to bake it at 350, 16 to 18 minutes. And enjoy.